Okay, it's time again. Last episode, I spanked Argalia's ass, but today, it's my turn to get my ass spanked by either Hod or Angela. I don't know, possibly both? One can only dream. So we're doing the floor realization of the Floor of Literature now. The last episode of the Floor of Literature story. I hope I'm prepared. Noah number 2 joined us with an index page cobbled together with some smoke stuff I got from the Clockwork Golems of last time. I have something to drink here. Listen to this. Give me a second. Can you hear this? Doesn't that sound lovely? That hits the spot. That hits the spot so good. Yes.
책은 꽤 모인 것 같은데 성과는?
Okay, she's still in a good mood. Still, I would say. The bad stuff is to come yet.
도시에 사는 사람들의 이야기는 자극적이면서도
씁쓸하지 않을 수가 없지.
I can't remember which abnormalities Hod had. I am also not confident in the decks I have on this floor. 2 of the people on this floor don't even have a second speed die. So we might be looking at more struggle, even though people have said, sorry for interrupting the story segment, but people have said that the Hod floor realization is supposed to be the easiest one yet, I believe. Yesod was supposed to be harder than Markov slightly, and I agree. Although, well, for one, people seem to be really getting the panties in a twist because they think I did the Markov suppression, like, too late. But I don't really care, honestly. Choke on it. Keep it to yourself. I did everything else first. And people bitched about that too. You know, people bitched when I did the crying children with 4 employees. Oh, why are you doing it with 4 employees? Because I fucking can. Why are you doing Markov so late? Because I fucking can. Or asshole, depending on how you roll. Sorry for that short, ragey rant. I needed to get that off my chest a little, I guess. This is not only the floor suppression of Angela, it's also the floor suppression of my bad mood, maybe. But I'm playing Ruina now, so I hope I'm getting in a good mood soon.
날개라 불리는 도시의 대기업에 취직하는 게 일반적인 도시 사람이 부여받은 최고의 행복으로 보여.
날개가 관리하는 구역인 둥지에 속하기 위해서지. 둥지와 뒷골목의 차이는 수준이 꽤 크다고 했으니.
꽤 큰 수준이라고 말할 정도도 아니야. 아예 다른 곳이라고 보면 돼.
적어도 날개가 보살피는 둥지의 거주민들은 외부에 의해 위험을 받지 않는 것 같아. 길을 거닐다 누군가에게 살해당할 위험성이 없는 거야. 그리고 당장의 생계 걱정도 없을 만큼 풍족한 경제적 보상과 사회적으로도 나고자라는 낙인조차 없이 인간으로서 누릴 수 있는 것들을 모두 누리고 살 수 있는 거지.
그리고 그 대가로 날개에서 까란 대로 까야 하는 거고.
하지만 그뿐이야. 뒷골목의 사람들은 더 나은 삶과 행복을 위해 날개에 입사하지만 둥지 사람들의 책을 보면 결국 마음의 결은 같아. 실적을 내지 못해 둥지에서 쫓겨나게 될 것을 두려워하지. 날개에 속하거나 속하지 못하느냐와 같은 불안인 거야.
해결사나 조직은 날개에 입사하는 것에 관심 없어 보이던데.
날개에 후원받는 해결사와 조직들도 꽤 있어. 그러면 팔자 피는 건 똑같지. 까라면 까는 것도 마찬가지지만. 그리고 굳이 날개가 아니더라도 사무소, 협회, 그리고 유명 조직 어딘가에 소속해야 한다는 것은 별 차이가 없어.
집단에 속하지 않고서는 자신을 유지하지 못하는 거야. 불안하니까. 뒷골목에 힘없는 자들은 힘있는 자에게 치이는 돌멩이일 뿐이야. 어떻게 치일지 모르는 세상에서 날개라는 거대한 보금자리에 자신을 기대는 거지. 날개에 의해 소모되는 것보다 홀로 서는 것이 분명 더 힘들 테니까.
Yeah, I guess it's better to live like that than not to live at all. And people are always afraid of not being able to live in peace and quiet. think a lot of people would be happy if they could just live out their life without any fear of losing their homes or being afraid of not having enough money and stuff. So I can kind of understand where they're coming from.
무의미한 반복일 뿐이야. 도달할 수 없을 테지. 바뀌지 않는 되풀이야.
Some people are content with that constant cycle, with every day being exactly the same. It feels like safety for them, right? If nothing changes, nothing bad ever happens as well, since no changes mean no bad.
엔젤라야말로 보금자리를 찾길 원하는 것 같은데.
And here we go, it's time to trigger.
다 안다는 듯이 말하지 마.
It was such an innocent thing to ask, and Angela is immediately on the offensive. What is wrong with her? So I don't know what we'll learn about A, but I am of the opinion that all of these people are flawed. The Sephora, A, Angela, especially Carmen in my opinion, since she kicked off this whole thing in the first place. But in order for them, all of them to be flawed, the whole world needs to be flawed. And it's not even necessarily the head's fault. It's the fault of all these people letting all of that happen. But let's take a look at these guys, you know, the ones we see. Why are people suddenly defending Angela, I wonder? And they're telling me that it's because she suffered at the hands of A, her father and creator, the one person that was supposed and bound to love her. Yet at the same time, they don't realize that A got double played by Carmen as well. A got fucked by the world massively. A fucked himself massively over. He might have treated Angela like shit, but what if that was the price he had to pay? What if that was the price Angela had to pay, and in the end, she made all of it moot? You know? She could have come out of this as strong as she is now, without screwing everyone over. And she threw a hissy fit, just trying to destroy A's plan, even though not only A's dreams hinged on that, but also Carmen's ideals, the dreams of the Sephora, and basically the lives of everyone in the city she's trying to understand now. All of these people could have potentially been saved if if Angela wasn't a little bitch about it. You know, she could have done all of that and then said, alright, now let me get through this emotional baggage I'm carrying around. I'm pretty sure the Sephora would have helped her. I'm pretty sure she could have let the Seed of Light run long enough to save everyone, yet at the same time save the Sephora and herself as well. Because that's a problem, right? What if there wasn't enough light for everything? We don't really quite know. The only people that can answer that is Project Moon, I guess. But still, in my opinion, you can't just blindly defend Angela, just like you can't blindly defend A. A did a lot of stuff wrong, that's right. One of which was giving Angela emotions, but I think there's a certain reason to that. We don't know yet. Let me continue. People don't really like it when I go into my theories too much or too long during these story segments. Some people do, some others don't. Fuck me, it's very hard to satisfy everyone, okay? I can't even satisfy Angela, okay? How am I supposed to satisfy everyone out there?
엔젤라, 넌 우리를 어떻게 할 수 없을 거야. 누구보다 외로웠던 건 너니까.
Oh, fuck. Understanding is like the sharpest blade of all.
내가 외로워서 보금자리를 찾기 위해 이 짓을 하고 있다고?
제대로 엔젤라를 마주해준 사람이 지금까진 적었잖아. 최근에서야 롤란과 함께 이야기한 것 정도. 모두 달콤한 이야기에 빠져들고 싶어해. 현실이 쓰라린 만큼. 그래서 비극은 별로 인기가 없나 봐. 각자의 인생을 열면 늘 비극이 함께니까. 기대하고 싶지 않은 것이 아니라 마음속 깊이 희망을 품을 여력이 없는 거야. 결국 도시에서 자신이 어떻게 살아가게 될지가 너무 뻔하기 때문이지. 엔젤라는 어떤 마음으로 나아가고 있어?
나도 도시 사람처럼 의미 없는 반복을 한다고 말하고 싶은 거야?
Maybe that's just your interpretation of it, Angela. Maybe you shouldn't project what you feel and fear onto Hod's words, you know? maybe you should just take them in a neutral light. I think I've talked about this before, like the 4-ear concept. And Angela is always taking stuff wrong, I believe. Especially considering how every time we suppress her, at least so that's how it's been like the last 2 times, she seems to have calmed down enough to take something away from it. But maybe that's just her nature, you know? Maybe she's just hot-tempered or whatever you may call it, right? Maybe she's very emotional in general. I guess it comes with the territory of being an AI that learns how to feel in the first place and having to manage the library, which is all about emotion apparently. So we shouldn't fault her for that either. The problem just is that 99% of the time she comes like across as a fucking hot bitch.
엔젤라는 그 누구보다 마음의 집을 찾고 있잖아. 그렇기에 아직도 반복을 하고 있는 건지 몰라. 하지만 그 집은 아무리 사람들을 죽이고 책을 쌓아 도서관을 높게 세워도 그냥
그때와 지금은 분명하게 달라. 무대가 초기화되고 반복될 때마다 죽은 직원들은 다시 잠에서 깨어난다. 그리고 내 세계도 없었던 일처럼 처음부터 시작한다.
Loop Zero.
반가워. 난 이 시설을 총괄적으로 관리할 AI인 엔젤라야. 너희가 내 업무 보조를 도울 세피라구나. 잘 부탁해.
안녕하세요, 엔젤라님.
편하게 엔젤라라고 불러. 이곳에서 같이 힘내야 하니까.
그럼 엔젤라, 저희는 무엇을 하면 되는 거죠?
언젠가 관리자님이 오시기 전에 우리가 먼저 해야 할 업무들이 있어.
Wait, they did loops before A's, A even, he was A back then. He didn't mind wipe himself yet. They did loops without him?
말코트, 잘할 수 있을 거야. 너무 서두르지 마.
고마워, 엔젤라. 나 열심히 해볼게.
응, 나도 응원할게. 넷자으, 그렇게 늘어져 있기만 하면 안 되지. 언젠가 오실 관리자님이 일을 시작하기 전에 우리가 준비해야 할 게 산더미야.
네, 힘내볼게요.
무슨 일이야, 호드?
저기, 나 말이야. 직원들의 심리 상담을 시작해보고 싶어.
She looks very cute in that picture, actually. Malkuth looks like slightly like a dummy. I don't know, but still very, very cute.
알잖아. 이곳은 보통 마음으로 견디기 힘든 곳이라는 걸.
좋은 생각이야. 직원들도 좀 더 힘내서 일할 수 있을 거야.
저기 엔젤라, 이것 좀 봐.
Also, holy shit, Angela's badonkadonks are very, very big in this picture.
직원들의 효과적인 복지 방법에 대해서 생각해봤어. 여기에 적은 대로라면 직원들도 환상체에게 속수무책으로 죽지 않을 수 있을 거야.
고마워. 한번 검토해볼게. 그렇지 않아도 다른 방법이 있지 않을까 생각하고 있었거든.
Interestingly enough, in the beginning, she tried to play the whole thing different. Ooh, Seed of Light scenario error!
뭐야? 내가 무엇을 잘못한 거야?
Seed of Light scenario reactivated. Maybe she was too nice. Maybe the whole scenario can't work if she's too nice. Loop 1.
다들 돌아왔구나.
You're all back, but they won't remember.
갑자기 시설이 요동칠 때 너희가 어떻게 되나 싶었어.
So, the whole TT2 thing in place also worked without her control. Obviously, she could control it as well, but some measures were put in place that were out of her reach, I guess.
안녕하세요. 저기, 누구시죠?
그렇구나. 너희만 다시 처음부터 시작하는 거네. 그럼 다시 한번 잘 부탁해. 나는 엔젤라야.
Loop 37.
조심해. 심리 상담을 하는 것은 괜찮지만 호드, 네가 더 상처 입을 수 있으니까.
She must have seen her get hurt doing it, I guess.
걱정해줘서 고마워, 엔젤라.
헤세드, 네가 제안했던 방법은 통과시켜주기가 힘들어. 그 방법이 통과하면 우리는 다시 시작해야 해.
뭐라고? 다시 시작해야 한다니 무슨 말이야?
I wonder at what point the lower level sufferers started to retain the memories.
미안해. 나도 직원들을 무차별적으로 소모하고 싶지는 않아. 하지만
Loop 582.
저기 엔젤라,
One by one, all of these monitors are switching off again, just like they switched on in the beginning. This is a very... I don't know how Project Moon does it, but if you just take your time and think about what you're seeing and reading, there's a lot of symbology and a lot of, like, metaphors just hidden in the text and everything you take in.
심리 상담 말이지. 안 그래도 나 역시 효과적인 심리 상담에 대해 고민을 해봤어.
엔젤라 대단해. 이곳에서 나를 알아주는 건 너밖에 없어.
대본에서 어긋나지 않는 선이지만
Yeah, she was bound by the script. Alright, this is a new thing, okay? We didn't know before. She was actually bound by the script because if she deviated, as she says, it was just gonna reset anyway. So A gave her the role of cruel bitch. Maybe that's one thing to consider.
대본이라니?
신경 쓰지 않아도 돼.
엔젤라, 어때? 될 것 같아?
직원들의 복지는 네가 말한 대로 개선할 수는 없겠지만 오히려 이 방법은 어때? 나도 내 나름의 방식을 고민해봤어.
엔젤라, 고마워. 덕분이야. 제안해준 방법으로 심리 상담을 했더니 티파니 직원을 구할 수 있었어.
Oh no, we know that she won't be able to save Tiffany in the end at all.
다행이야. 이대로만 잘 진행하면 좋겠는데.
대단해, 엔젤라. 확실히 이 방법이면 직원들도 의미 없게 눈을 감지 않을 거야.
응, 그러게.
Here we go, another Seed of Light scenario error. Like the 88 time in a row, I guess.
역시 이번에도 그래. 내가 또 주제넘게 선을 넘었구나.
I like that. I like that she started out as this hopeful being. And I still think there's a reason why A gave her emotion and why he made her suffer through this. I think there's a reason. There has to be a reason. He can't just be a fucking... He can be an asshole, but so far his big brain kaikaku schemes suggest that he knew what he was doing. Seed of Light scenario reactivated.
나는 세피라들에게 자극을 주어야만 하는 존재.
Here we go. Provoke the Sephiroth, because in the end we needed the core suppressions.
그들이 이 지옥에서 더욱 고통받도록 대본에 따라 가속시켜야 하는 존재.
You see, he planned this ahead at least.
관리자가 무대에 오르기 전에 미리 무대를 만들어 놓아야 하는 존재. 나에게는 그 어떤 관계에 대한 기대조차 허락되지 않았다.
I do get why people think she's a tragic character. I agree. It's a very tragic tale, the one of Angela. But she's not without fault.
대본에 따라 가속시켜야 할 뿐. 그들이 더욱 고통스러워하도록.
And by that I don't mean she's at fault for having to suffer through this. This is not her fault. The fact that she's suffering through this in the beginning is not her fault. However, she's doing the same mistakes now, even after getting out of the facility. She's still being a bitch to most of them. Why can't she? I mean, she can't cope. That's the problem. That's why we have to do this. But it's like being treated wrong in your life, and in turn, you lash out at everyone else in the future. You can't do that. If you do that right now, you're doing it wrong. Other people are not at fault for what happened to you in the past. And even if there's someone you very clearly know that is at fault, you really shouldn't let that grudge towards the person dictate your every way of thinking. Rather than hate, you should try to love. And if you can't love, just forget about that person. This is way easier. Forgetting and not dealing with that person is better than trying to live with the pain they have inflicted upon you. That's how I try to do it most of the time. If I need to cut out the person out of my life, I just do it. Do it quickly, do it painlessly, and in the end you'll be better for it. Loop 1295.
저기
I'm not trying to preach, by the way, okay? I'm just trying. Maybe there's some people that can actually relate to her, and I'm trying to give you my viewpoint of things.
심리 상담에 대해 물어보러 온 거지?
직원들에게 도움이 되고 싶어서.
하나 말해줄까? 어차피 결과는 똑같을 거야. 그리고 겨우 이곳에 도달할 수 있었다. 자, 다들 주목해. 드디어 오늘부터 관리자님이 이곳에 오실 거야.
저 사람이 이곳의 관리를 전부 도맡게 된다는 것이고.
누가 오든 이곳에서는 결국에 다 죽을 텐데.
너희가 나를 안 좋게 보는 것은 알고 있어. 대신 새로운 관리자님은 이곳을 바꿔주실 수 있는 분일 거야.
너희들은 내가 아니었으면 진작에 벌레만도 못하게 죽어버렸어.
And it's starting. Clip of Meltdown. Oh, I remember when this happened the first time. Oh, it was so good. I love this game so much.
호드, 왜 그래?
There she is.
관리자님, 호드의 상태가 이상해요.
I wonder if she's acting according to the script as well, or if this was genuinely new to her.
왜 그들이 제 다정함을 몰라주는 거죠? 제가 그나마 그들의 안위를 걱정해주는 건데 왜 도리어 저를 미워하는 거죠?
쭈. 그렇구나. 이게 대본에 적혀있던.
Alright, so this was genuinely new to her the first time around it happened. It's pretty good. She didn't know what was gonna happen if she acted according to the script.
저렇게 괴로워하는데도 내 힘으로는 도와줄 수 없어. 오직 관리자님만이.
It's time for the manager to dig her well again.
세트자들이 가진 과거의 기억과 원망들, 그들의 괴로움과 나를 만든 관리자의 속죄를 해소할 때 비로소 깨달음에 도달한다. 물론 그 과정이 실패한다면
Loop 28,239. Wow.
난 엔젤라고 너희는 내 명령에만 따르면 돼. 내가 이곳을 통제하니까.
네, 엔젤라님.
나중에 심리상담 따위가 하고 싶어지면 멋대로 해.
She must have reached the point where she got so efficient at what she had to say and do just to get them started.
일일이 말할 필요도 없어.
Here we go.
당신은 우리들 중 누구보다 인간의 모습을 했으면서 피도 눈물도 없습니까?
디페이트는 왜 매번 죽어야 하는데요? 대체 왜?
이럴 때만큼은 정말 어린아이 못지 않구나. 티페리.
디페이트.
말도 안 돼. 당신은 왜 그렇게 잔인한가요?
그래. 탐정놀이는 만족스러웠니?
Oh yeah, I remember that line.
마지막 진실은
Oh, here we go. At this point, Benjamin was still alive in Benjamin. Or is this the recording of him she's playing along for the manager?
유감이에요. 이런 식으로 저와 다시 만나게 되어서.
엔젤라.
No, I guess he mustn't have been in the facility at that point yet. Or at least not as a Sephiroth. Loop 52,025. Oh, what is that music I hear?
관리자님, 지켜봐 주세요. 제가 이 상황을 통제해 볼게요.
관리자님, 지켜봐 주세요. 제가 이 상황을 통제해 볼게요.
So at this point she even knows what they were about to say.
다시 눈을 뜨고 싶지는 않았어. 죄를 지은 채로 지옥에 마냥 떨어지고 싶었지.
She went through these core suppressions so much she knew how they were gonna come out of it.
다시 눈을 뜨고 싶지는 않았어. 죄를 지은 채로 지옥에 마냥 떨어지고 싶었지.
Hot damn.
제가 그나마 그들의 안위를 걱정해 주는 건데 왜 도리어 저를 미워하는 거죠?
This is hot.
제가 그나마 그들의 안위를 걱정해 주는 건데 왜 도리어 저를 미워하는 거죠?
정말 토시 하나 안 틀리고 같은 시간에 같은 대사뿐이지. 나도 관계를 유지하고 싶었다. 하지만 나만 기억하는 달고 다른 반복 속에서 그런 것을 다시 처음부터 시작할 걸 알면서 왜 바보같이 쉽게 미련을 버리지 못한 걸까? 적어도 그들은 나를 바라봐 주었는데 하지만 무대는 끝에 도달하지 못하고 끝에 도달한다 해도 모두 사라진다. 그런 대본이었으니까. 그럼에도 어째서 나는 그들을 다시 불러낸 걸까? 필요 없다고 생각했는데 차라리 모두 서서히 잊혀졌다면 좋았을 텐데. 그들이 언제 어떻게 절망하는지 모두 알았기에 나 또한 절망했다. 내가 바꿀 수 있는 것이 없어서 무너졌다. 나는 대본을 넘어서 그들을 바꿀 수 없으니까.
It's curious how we don't see Gebura or Bina in this flashback scene.
기대조차 없는 나날들 뿐.
Maybe it's because at this point where you unlock hot suppression, you're not supposed to have Gebura or Bina yet. But I unlocked Gebura and Chester together, so it's kind of weird.
이 영겁의 무대가 막을 내리면 내 차례가 오는 걸까? 눈을 감자. 보기 싫은 것들은 눈을 감으면 보지 않을 수 있는 거야. 바뀌지 못할 것들은 눈을 감으면 변하지 않아도 되는 거야. 눈을 감아도 미래는 언제나 같을 테니.
엔젤라, 넌 대체 얼마나 긴 고독을 견뎌온 거야?
See, she's still understanding. Hot is doing the right thing.
끔찍하군.
It's also funny since I think at this point Roland is actually trying to gauge whether or not he should get rid of Angela. We now know that Roland's wife died to Angela. She admitted as such by saying, "I'm the reason why Argalia's sister died." And I think at least that Argalia's sister is Roland's wife. And he even asked her, "Are you sorry for it or something?" And she said, "Well, there's nothing I can change about it now," or something along those lines. But I think he's realizing that she's slowly trying to change and slowly, let's see, slowly getting better, I guess. And maybe he's having second thoughts. Sorry, today's episode is very story heavy. I can hope we get through the core suppression in time.
아이러니. 난 단 하나의 책만 얻는다면 내 부족한 게 채워진다는 절대적인 기대를 하고 있지. 나 자신만으로는 어떻게 더 나아져야 할지 모르기에.
You're learning though, Angela. Maybe at the end of this you won't need the one book. The one book you will get will be the friends you made along the way, and the Sephira can be your friends. They're trying to help you. So does Roland, so do I.
이런.
나는 미래가 보이지 않아서 두려운 게 아니야. 미래가 보이기 때문에 두려워. 이렇게 발버둥 친다 해도 결국 난 닿지 못하겠지.
She's still trapped in the past where this was true.
도서관이 만들어낸
Oh, holy
엔젤라의
shit.
가능성 중 일부야.
Wow, this looks so good. It's a feathery dress again. I'm not a fan of the feet, but
알아. 전에도 봤어.
Roland is stalling to the fact.
저 모습은 분명 가능성에 대한 기대를 저버린 엔젤라의 모습일 테지.
기대를 저버린 엔젤라의 모습.
Alright, let's see. Let's see this happen. Let me take another sip. The game is lagging. Are you saying that's what Miss Angela turned into? That's right, Noah number 2. What do you think, Noah number 1? This can't be real. What are we supposed to do? This is the kind of stuff I'd see in a containment unit. Anton, you saw nothing. You died immediately when I employed you. No need to worry, guys. We just need to trust her and follow her. Let's get ready. Don't wear ourselves out, okay? Fuck, I don't remember this one. There's brothers. Have I done the swan? I don't remember. Corrosion moves to the next phase after HP drops to 0. Clothing of Nettle, starting with scene 2, summon a brother at the start of each scene. Does not activate if there are already 5 allies alive.
If 4 brothers are alive at the start of the scene, use the Master Tech page. I guess I need to burn through the brothers as quickly as possible, like cycle through it, while it's still dealing damage to her. If 4 brothers have died at the start of the scene, use the Master Tech page as well. Okay, and that's it. The brothers have more speed dice, and while this character is alive, Angela's speed value is increased by 3. And Angela gains the speed die. This one increased the value by 3. Oh, no, I can't see. Okay, I can't see this. The passive of these. So I guess they have different buffs for her. Holy moly. It's starting big already, I guess. I mean, having 4 speed die and 4 attacks to go with it. It's kind of fucked up, I have to say. All we can do is just react to it now, I guess. As best as we can. Which isn't really like choosing good die, I guess. They only have 35 health though, so maybe we can... Maybe we could just... I don't know. Break through them heavily. Oh yeah. Ugh. Oh, Jesus Christ. one of these will go through. Angela gains 1 strength next scene, inflict 1 feeble next scene. Both of them not really great, I guess. But look, we can't really take over, but we can deal some more damage to them. Okay, let's just see this happen. I need to try it all out at first, I guess. Need to see how hard it really is, maybe. Maybe it isn't that bad. Oh, crap. So far it's very bad. Maybe these decks just don't hold up to the point where it should be at now. Maybe I need to edit, like, a lot of these guys. Okay, one more brother's alive, and this one is... Angela uses a combat page that reflects attacks. On clash, when return the blocked damage to the character. Well, I can't just not clash with that one. But the speed dice will be... They might be held back anyway. I don't know. I guess you need to check which brothers you want to keep alive. And the speed dice value 1 is definitely not good, in my opinion. Maybe I just need to survive until what was I about to say? I need to concentrate a little. Sorry, everyone. Maybe I just need to stay alive until we get some emotion going here, right? I don't really want to clash with that. Just gonna ignore Angela's attacks for now. Wait a second. Let's do this instead. Whoa, the clashing just now was really nice. The parrying going on. I feel like we're gonna get staggered soon. Honestly, I think some decks I'm using here really don't hold up. And that could be a problem. Okay, one of them dead. And here we go. Block dice more power. Gain more speed upon winning a clash of like inflict bind and fragile. It's actually pretty good, but who do I give it to? I feel like Noah number 2 is the strongest character I have on Slow, even though he only has 1 speed die. Oh god. Gain 4 smoke and draw 1 page. Yes, sure. I'm gonna break through this now. Possibly we're gonna kill this guy in 1. Like this. Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna kill this one. And I might as well use the ink over, even if it's a weak one. Oh shit, she's very close to getting staggered. Thank god she staggered him now. Oh fuck me, the rolls are just so bad. Am I just getting incredibly unlucky, or... Maybe I went into this thinking that people said, oh, this is gonna be the easiest. Maybe people tricked me, you know? Maybe that's a problem. Maybe I shouldn't have expected this to be easy at all. Because this feels kinda hard already, right off the bat. If this is her hardest phase though, that's good with me. At the start of the scene, sneak a friend into one of the combat pages in hand. Page with the friend gains 2 to 4 power. The page is not used within 2 scenes, it exhausts, dealing damage. Yeah, let's try this out. Oh, fucking Noah is almost dead. Let's do it with Anton. Let's see. Anton's emotion level is not high. The problem with having low speed dice, like only 1, is that your emotion level rises slower as well. And that's not good, really. While this character's alive, all Angela's attacks deal fatal damage regardless of resistance as well. I should have gotten rid of that guy, like, earlier, right? I actually need to take the highest speed dice to get rid of him immediately. Like this. And then I can ignore this whole Noah business and just take this over, for example. Nauseating reality. Inflict 5 bleed and fragile next scene. Jesus. Again, not really the best, but it will have to do. Oh shit! Oh, they're using ranged pages! I should have noticed by now. Okay, this fucks me over, I guess. Oh god damn it. So the fatal one is still alive. And, no, I'm gonna have to restart this one. Alright, I admit, I'm gonna lose at the very first abnormality fight for this. Mostly because I was unprepared or didn't really understand what was going on the first, like, 3 scenes. Which is fatal for this fight, I guess. Because if she gets this one out... Let's see what this one does. If this character dies, Angela becomes staggered. See what I mean? This is the one you need to hold out for and then go for him. Like, big time. Man, Anton is still full life. I can't believe it. Something's going wrong here. It's very, very wrong. The green waste is ranged. I was about to say they should tell you it's ranged, but they literally do with the little gun at the top right. Anyway. Just gonna go for this one again. That's not good. That's not good. I need a battle plan for this one, I think. Holy shit. The friend thing seems to be kinda strong. Surprise gift! The first opponent to clash against a selected librarian gains a giftee status. If the giftee clashes against a character other than the librarian that gave the gift explodes. 40% chance. Dealing damage and inflicting bleed. Successful attack if it rolled maximum value. Against a staggered enemy, all allies recover HP. Just trying stuff out now, you know. Oh god, she has 10. She rolled 10 across the board? While this character's alive, actually is a combat page that inflicts 5 bleed and fragile. We didn't. Oh, I was about to say we didn't really get a mass attack page yet, but. Now we will. Now we will. Oh, pardon me. Oh fuck, that's very bad, isn't it? It's also a 12 to 12 summation on hit. Okay. So having this won't really help me. This could be good. This could be good. Oh, if the amount of this status is 4 high at the start of the scene is special combat page, this must be the other mass attack page. Let's see. I guess we dodged most of it. Oh, Jesus. Okay, Brown is dead. I feel like Brown is a very weak deck. Oh, Anton is staggered. Well, it doesn't really matter. This fight is over. Maybe I should just completely ignore her and just jump one of the brothers in the beginning so they don't get out of hand. Like having 4 of them alive at once. Look at this. How do we go out? With a trace of fumes, that's right. Oh, no. I failed to completely realize the flow of literature right off the bat. Fun times ahead. Oh, well, great. I was muted just now. Fucking amazing. I was reading these, sorry. Prioritize the target with the least amount of gifts in hand, and that's a gift to every librarian's hand every 2 scene. Gives an additional gift for every 2 we would just friend that have died. And a mass attack page if all of the gift wrapped friends are defeated, block dice, and if all other allies have died, all resistance has changed to fatal. It's basically the same as the Letizia fight before, and I didn't know what I did there or how I defeated it in the first place. So this too seems like I need to do the whole resistance thing, because with the Black Swan just now it was the same. You need to wait and then gang up on the brother that staggers her so you can just circ through her again. I don't know why every every abnormality fight for me comes down to circ them. Circ them hard. But apparently it does, so... yeah, that's that. This is this and that is that, literally. I'm not gonna do this anyway, but I know now where we're lacking, in a way. We're lacking in a big way, so far. Some of these decks are fucking dog shit. Like, just compared with No One Number 2 now, who just goes through this one almost unscathed. Because he's using newer stuff compared to, like, even the sweep page is just crap now. I mean, Anton's deck is a fucking meme anyway, right? He's supposed to never die due to his passives. He heals up every time someone dies. Doesn't matter if it's friend or foe. So, yeah. Exhaust a copy of gift from target's hand. That's interesting. We don't really need to bother with these. Is there anyone with smoke here? No? No smokers? No smokerinos? Okay. Maybe I can learn something from this still. Honestly though, so far this seems to be the hardest one for me yet, to be honest. Maybe because it's tuned for the point where I am in the game now. Although people said that when I do Yesot at the point I was a few days ago, it would be at the point where I was supposed to do it as well. And Yesot wasn't as hard really. Yesot was kind of alright, I think. I did enjoy Yesot's concentration. I'm enjoying this one too. And look, slowly but surely doing it. Slowly but surely doing it, man. Need to focus on this one a little bit more. Okay, this should get rid of him. This one needs to be taken over still, and this should help us with that, and now we can decide on if we want to kill one of them as well. Like this. This really feels like ignore Angela for half the fight and then take care of her once you did everything with these ads. Maybe that really is the way it's supposed to do it. And that would make it easier than the Black Swan, in my opinion. Oh, what's going on? Did you see the faces just now? What is going on? Okay, let's see. We're gonna trash disposal here. And then we're gonna do something with a lot of attacks on this one because of the cocoon. Is it the cocoon or the meal? It's the meal on the staggered enemy. Okay. Let's see. Don't really need to bother with these still. Just ignore her, even if this says all you is give strength or ally with the lowest HP. Just burn through it. Just burn through it. Just don't care about that. Oh, fuck me. I don't want to... I mean, we will most likely get through this one still. Then again, I'm not entirely sure. Because this looks very bad. This looks very bad now. But at least I will have learned something about this encounter. Holy shit, Anton, like, full health. And healing Noah number 1. While at it. Oh god. I need to focus fire better, I think. I need to change some decks, I need to focus fire better. Oh, here we go, there's the mass attack. Huge gift. Add a copy of gift to target's hand. It's a huge gift as well. It's not just a regular one, it's a huge one. Okay. Okay. How do we do that? Is it... It's just a summation. Okay, it's summation though, so that's pretty good. Actually. We could do it with Crack of Dawn. The Crack of Dawn this guy. Overcome Crisis this guy. Didn't really do it with Anton. Oh, it is a huge gift. I like that. Oh, she's also doing... Okay, she's dealing damage now, apparently. I guess maybe you want to keep one of the gift-wrapped friends alive until the end. Like, focus on these ones immediately as soon as they spawn, maybe. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe I'm finally actually learning about these fights, you know? Which could be good, you know, in the end. Actually learning a lot about the game. Could be very beneficial in the long run. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. That's it. Oh, give me some time to think over my decks, maybe. Noah number 1 is alright, Noah number 2 is alright. Anton, like a little bit of a meme, but he works. However, Hot with Sayo and Brown with... Is this Jin or something? Yeah. Not really doing it anymore. They need some bigger roles. Like maybe instead of a Tendon Core. Maybe I should give them some singleton cards. Could that work, maybe? I mean, Hot's deck is very specific with the ink over play. But if I just change one ink over and one rule of the back street, she has singleton already, right? And I think singleton could be pretty strong. Anyway, see you in a bit when we reach that phase again, I guess. Hopefully with more HP and less dead people. Okay. That was absolutely horrible, to be honest. Essentially, it's becoming even creepier and even more annoying. How can people say that the hot suppression is the easiest? I don't understand. Maybe I'm just inherently bad with some encounters. Maybe it's the fault of these decks. Although, I have to say, I make very heavy use of the smoke stuff I unlocked last time. And people will, again, say that this somehow, like, invalidates this battle, since I'm using stuff I shouldn't have at this point, but... Fuck me, you have to use what you have. Anyway, true, it's freaky for sure, and I still don't get what's going on. Well, for one, I have to go to the toilet since I've been recording for, like, 2.5 hours. Well, please don't get too concerned over this. Anton, that's right, there wasn't a lot you could do about the situation. Okay, we've got to do what we must do now. Exactly. What does this one do again? Angela, becomes active and targets foes for 2 scenes after an ally dies. Targets foes that have killed an ally, and every 2 scenes, she gives fall protection to other allies. She has 180 HP, 100 stagger resist. Targets foes with the cocoon status. So I guess we just burn through one of them for now, right? Inflict disarm, inflict bind. Let's focus on the lower one. And let's try to tank as much as we can, like everywhere else. With Anton, if possible, since he seems like my designated tank at this point. Okay, what do we do here? We have to use both anyway. Since they're my friends, apparently. I'm not quite sure if I like this abnormality page that forces me to do certain stuff. Okay, this one should be definitely dead, right? So we can focus a little bit on this one again. Just need to make sure to take over again. Alright, let's see what happens. Literally the first time I get to this phase. I've been stuck on the other one for quite a long time, to be honest. I assume people had an easier time than me, but I don't know. Sometimes you just... If it doesn't click for you, some things, I guess I, for one, tend to get stuck. Okay, this one is dead, so she should come down now. I don't really need to kill another one. Oh, good lord, what the fuck is this? Cry out, stagger target, inflict cocoon status on target. And slash counter die. Wow, she looks amazing, though. I wonder what happens if we kill all of the little ones, actually. For now, again, let's try to tank as much as possible. These are very high rolls, I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan at all. Let's see, that could work, maybe. We're gonna take this over with Anton. These counter rolls, they're not good, are they? Am I missing something? Not saying, like, as soon as you're dead, Angela's dead, so... I somehow have to get rid of the counter rolls, but I'm not sure I can even do that, like, proper. So I'm just gonna stack up a lot of shit against her and see what sticks, basically. Some of that stuff has to get through, right? Oh crap, we actually need to react since she has 10. 10 speed. Alright, I am actually throwing everything I have at her now, while still tanking everything if possible. Okay. Yeah, maybe I just have to take the cocoon. Maybe I shouldn't attack her in this phase at all. Maybe I should attack her next turn. You know, that's the thing, but I'm gonna find out now. Now that she cocoons someone, I can see if just attacking her is worth it or not. Because she seems to deal a lot of damage on these counter die. And so do these spiderlings somehow. Oh, good job. I love Singleton and Smoke together, it's just so good. Okay, 2 of us are staggered. She is still using that crap. Target foes with the cocoon status shouldn't like on hit stagger target and the cocoon status on target. Shouldn't Noah be cocooned by now? Why didn't it happen? I wonder. Oh crap, if only they attacked like the staggered guys. That would be good. Now I kinda have to take over here. I'm not sure if I should even bother with Angela. But that's the beauty of this stuff. You have to find out one way or another, so... I'm gonna see if I can, like... Oh, Jesus, that attack. Find some stuff out, you know? Just different stuff. What happens if I kill off all of the small ones? Is there gonna be a phase where Angela is gonna be, like, vulnerable or something? That's all the stuff I need to know, so I know how to prepare next time. I admire the people that went through this in one, basically. They either remembered everything out of the abnormality encounters, or they're just very, very good at the game, I guess. Okay, she's still here since we killed another one of these. Okay. Oh, God, I really need to go to the toilet real bad. This is not good. Why is she targeting people with these counter die? These are counter die, right? They're yellow. Actually, no, let's do it the other way around. Let's use that here and then take over with the Crack of Dawn. And let's use that last. Okay, one puppet blockade here. And then we're gonna try to take as much as possible off of it with the trash disposal. Also, Hot, rather, will have to react with this. Oh, jeez. Does it actually even matter what I do here? I don't think... Man, it would be really nice if they gave you a countdown when you got these fucking cards, because now I don't really know which one to use here. I have too many, really. I really have too many. Let's just see. So, Hot got staggered, got, like, stomped real hard. She's using the counters against us. But this one somehow survived the puppet blockade? I don't know. Here we go. Also, like, finding out what the last abnormality for her floor is would be, like, good as well. Wait, why am I not dealing any damage to them anymore? Is it because I am forced to go through the turns? Another thing I found out then, I guess? Oh, look, I don't deal any damage anymore. Oh, here we go, that dealt damage. Barely. She's very low, though, actually. If I can just keep juggling that around, if she doesn't... Well, she will go hard on Noah number 1 now, so that's not really the best, I guess. Noah number 1 will die. Nothing I can do about it. No way to overcome this crisis. I'm gonna deep drag this one. Should actually stagger it. Or kill it, I don't know. This one has high damage potential. Oh man. Although, if I use this one, I can use this one too. What did I use here? The Flash of Summer. Yeah, sure, whatever. Whatever, it's not like I'm gonna win this, right? I've basically already given up. Somehow the cocoon status doesn't seem to work properly. I don't think they're getting cocooned. I wonder if this is a bug or if I'm missing something mechanical-wise. But I'm gonna have to take a break since this took like a very long time now to get to this point. Look, she's back up. Great. Actually fucking amazing. I love this. Wait a second. Who are they attacking? Here we go. Gonna do this. And this. And then a cheeky little bit of that. Wait a second. Oh yeah, of course. Good, then I'm gonna do this, and before I do that, I guess I'm gonna do that to really get rid of it. And then I'm gonna inhale some smoke. Next turn. No, actually, this turn, we're losing though. I can't believe it. I don't know why this one isn't taking any damage anymore, it's just so tanky, I don't understand. It should be weak against stuff, but somehow, am I missing something? Do I need to hit it with a certain, like, damage type? But I did. Okay, let's kill both at once. Let's see if that can happen. That should kill it. It's fucking staggered, right? Honestly. Actually... Yeah. Let's do this. That should kill it as well. Okay, this one is dead. Fucking thank God. And this one is dead too now. I guess they want me to kill her now. With 2 people remaining, isn't the best, especially considering none of them got any of my abnormality pages. Well, let's see if the combined... Oh no, I didn't give... Oh no, actually, Anton has an abnormality page. Namely, 2 that help me block, so maybe the trash disposal can pull through. Who the fuck knows? I don't. I'm just along for the ride, as is everyone else, I guess. I'm gonna ink over. I'm gonna use all of my strongest cards now, basically. Even clean up, yes, you've seen that right. Okay, didn't happen. But... Can we actually... Oh, it's so close! Wait a second, is she taking damage with the bleed, with the counterattacks? I don't think she is, but she's fucking dead now, I can't believe it. Wow! Oh, and it's the red shoes, of course, please, I need to take a piss so bad, I thought I was gonna lose. Oh, okay, let's read that then. The Sanguine Desire, man, she looks fucking hot. It's a shame I can't zoom in any more than like this, right? Could it be about that perfect book she was looking for? She thinks she has nothing for herself, I'm sure of it. Wait, I'm still... How do I... I'm still cocooned. I'm still targeted by the spiderlings. Damn, she looks good. I like this bony wing type aesthetic. Anyway, there's no way in hell I'm gonna do this, so... Prioritizes targets with bleed, inflicts 1 profound wound on hit if target has 5 stacks of profound wound, deal damage equal to 25% of the max HP, and remove all stacks of profound wound. And then if an enemy has 3 or more bleed at the start of the scene, use the powerful combat page. Once used, the page is not used again for the next 2 scenes. Amazing! These things have speedy die slots. Alright, I'm sorry everyone, I'm just gonna press P because I need to pee. And I guess the video will continue though, since I'm just gonna take a break now and record tomorrow or something. I'm gonna continue this, but I definitely need some proper deck building for this shit. I mean, I've tweaked a lot by now, but Anton having only a single speed dice is severely screwing me over. I think I need to stop the meme with Anton like dying last, since he never dies last basically, even if I buff him up to smithereens. So I'm gonna press space twice now, and I'm gonna take the shoe up my bumhole, and then I'm gonna defeat, and I'm gonna say like see you in a bit when I've leveled up like a true gamer. Okay, with that, the spider face is done, with 5 people alive still. Hey everyone, this is a new day for me. A new dawn, and a new try at hot floor realization, and I'm finally at the point where I, like, was yesterday, I guess. Desire and obsession soaked in blood. Not sure what she's desiring though. The D. Very hard, I guess. Maybe it's her own happiness, as I said. Could it be about that perfect book she was looking for? Oh yeah, perfect book, like in quotation marks. We all know what that means, right? It's a smut magazine. Admit it, Angela. She thinks she has nothing for herself, I'm sure of it. God, hot. Alright, I don't quite know what to do here, but... I thought about it. And passive-wise, I think I just have to survive this. Kinda like with the spiders just now. Also, Hot tricked me. I thought about the abnormalities we fought so far, and the ego page, or rather the abnormality pages we had. I didn't fight no fucking black swan yet. This was the new one. It starts with the new abnormality immediately. I thought, oh, well, I guess I would remember that if I did that. And then I thought, no, my memory is quite bad sometimes. But it's not that bad. I would have remembered it, definitely. But alas, I can't remember something that didn't happen yet, so... Anyway, let's just resolve this shit. I'm still gonna try to concentrate here, by the way, because... Fuck me, getting to that point here again is just goddamn horrible, I have to say. And it's been quite good so far. This try was very, very good, actually. Do you have any way to... Ooh. Let's focus on the one at the top left for now. I wish Noah number 1 had more zero-cost cards, honestly. Can't change that yet. Have to live with what we have. The big ass attack to burst through at 4 to 9, but we can't really. 5 to 8 would go through. And then... Yeah, I'm gonna take this over to with this. It's okay if one of us bleeds a little bit, I guess. Oh look, I have 2 people still free, so we need to take this over. No one can, actually. Shit. To change this over to this. And then take this over with someone. I think she's attacking hot now, so... It's very dangerous that I'm on 5 stagger here. Not a fan, I have to say. Not a fucking fan of that. She can take that over. That's taken care of, though. So we're gonna go Vapor here. And the remaining shit, I'll put on, like this guy up here. We have no Flash of Sunup. I have to say, though, MVPs in this fight seem to be the 2 sweeper armor-wearing, Noah and Anton. Because they're just so fucking tanky. Especially Anton. Oh, giving him the tank page just feels so good. Anyway, what do we have here? On here to recover HP equal to target's bleed stacks. Let's use the Will of the Press Script for that one and hope for a good evade. And here we have a 6 to 6 and 5 to 10, so the second die needs to roll 5 to 10 or higher. Oh god, no. Maybe the Inhale Smoke. If it goes through, well, she gains plus 6 power on targets with bleed, but she also breaks the speed die of the target next scene. Subarashi. I don't enjoy that. Let's book on another one immediately, because they say they only have 90 HP. 90 HP is how much I have, basically. But the enemies don't focus as hard as I do, I guess. So which one are we missing now? I haven't really thought about that. If we have the new one now, it means an old one would be either next or this would be... Oh shit, I'm staggered. This would be the last one. Please let it be the last one. Please. Oh man. The first left shoe is like... Ah, good job, Hot. It's down to 52 health. We have one staggered teammate now. Anyone bleeding? Yes. No one number 1 is bleeding, so I need to take over for no one number 1 with someone that isn't bleeding, if possible. Like Hot again. Oh yeah, she's gonna take this over, and here we're gonna take this over. Yeah, on hit inflict 2 bleed. On hit gain power by 3 times the target's bleed. Purge bleed from target. I can't resist it, neither can I actually, neither can I. How do I have to use small die now? Not a fan. Not a fan of that. Yeah, I guess I just have to hope for the best. Having like one nugget out of commission is just breaking my balls in unimaginable ways, really. Yes, wrong first die. Seems good. Also costs me all of my light though. Can anyone do anything else still? Is there like there's one enemy not taken over at all. I can do this at least. And didn't I have like another? Here we go. This smoking pipe. Ah shit. Wait. I can just turn it around like this and then this. Okay, everything seems alright now. Wait, did they shuffle around? Pretty sure I attacked the top one, but now the top one is at 85 health and the one in the back has 52. Anyway, maybe I just have to pull through. Maybe I can't really focus here. I mean, tanking all of her dies is already like very nice. Oh shit, another stack up. Oh, this is where we run out of steam basically. Or smoke, I guess. Since all of the fights before have worn us down and now we get staggered. We can only hope that I'm staggering them too. Oh yes, Hot! You're doing it! You're cutting her! Okay, 2 of them staggered, while only 1 of us is staggered. I'm slowly, like, regaining my momentum, I think. I can kill both of them as well, hopefully. Maybe. I don't want to, like... there's a proverb in Germany that you shouldn't praise the day before the evening comes around, basically. And that's what it feels like right now. Here we go. Who takes her over? That's it. Gain +3 power against targets with bleed. Who isn't bleeding? Hot, again, you. You need to carry us again, Hot. I hope you know that. Also, Brown is not bleeding. Maybe Brown can take this one over. A strong second die. Who the fuck has... Deep drag, here we go. And you're not bleeding either. I wouldn't really call it a strong second die though. The strong first die, shit. Well, there it would be. The crack of dawn, the strong second dice. Great, what do I do instead then? There's something with the block dice in second place. Yeah, I guess maybe I will deep drag actually. And I'll also do some of this stuff. Okay, now the rest will focus on this one, if possible. Yeah, gain 2 lives is very good. What do you have here? Gain 2 light again seems very good. If possible, I kill at least this one, maybe even this one, and then I'll only have like this guy left who... Oh shit. Something going on here, we can't have that. Can't let them attack someone staggered. It's just too much damage when your resistances are like in the dumps. Oh, very good. I admit that the smoke pages are what's making this possible, I think. People are afraid to say that maybe I wouldn't have done it without the smoke pages. But then again, I'm also using like Cyrus deck still, or rather Cyrus key page still. And some other stuff, you know. Cyrus is very bad. Not also Jins, like Brown is wearing Jins, and Noah with, well, the She Office page might be alright. And I have to praise, again, the sweeper pages, since they're so good. There's so many enemies that just die, so you get constantly healed. It's so good. Okay, it's Obsession twice by Calvin Klein. Someone without bleed, take over please. Hot, once more. I'm in need of your strength. And Brown too. Will of the Press Script is such a strong card. It's ridiculous how strong it is actually. And so is Defense Aura and some of the other stuff. Some cards are just clearly better than everything else. It's quite... sad actually? I don't know. Is it sad? Not sad. Sad might be the wrong word. Okay, everyone else will focus on Angela now. And maybe we can just, like, bash through this face with some sweet, sweet brute force. Gonna have to take over again in a second with, like, the proper die, but doesn't really matter too much. As long, again, as we can keep up a momentum. Who tanked this one? Sometimes it's hard to tell. Here we go, this one. Good. If this one dies or lives, I don't care, but we might even be able to like stagger her or something. Because she's not like that tanky in this phase, I guess you could call it. I honestly don't know what I did with the spiders, by the way. I got really lucky by having a Vapor, whatever it was called, breaking through the big attack she did. So Hot didn't get staggered. That was enough for me to just go ham on her. So in a way, I both brute forced it and I got lucky. Does it say anything? No, it doesn't say anything, so we just continue as usual. She's down to 53 HP. This thing has 1 HP, so if I just use the high speed die, that should actually kill it. If I go through, that is. Just to be safe, I'm gonna use like one of these here. Okay, who's gonna tank Angela now? We can definitely trash disposal on this one, I think. And then focus the attacks on the first die for now. If there's another phase, I want to restore my light now, basically, right? So I'm gonna do just that. I'm gonna use all of the cards to restore light. Or draw or something. Not gonna go all out, basically. That's what I'm trying to say here. I still have to tank this somehow. I shouldn't, like, forget about that. Maybe the defense order here, instead of this. Okay, let's hope for the best, everyone. This could be it. This could be the end of this. It would be nice. Okay, this one is dead. And with almost smashing through everything she has, and she's staggered. That's why I love you, Anton. You're the best. You're basically this floor's Harry. Oh no, there's another face. She could look. Oh, it's a shy look today. She could look. Oh, of course, she could look that horrendous. Was she only looking for a place to rest? There's no way a home earned this way could be comforting. Well, anyway, we have a job to finish. I think we're almost done. Hang on tight. This has to be the last one. Has to be the last one. Corrosion moves to the next phase. No, they're trolling you. They just have that on every phase, I think. It would be funny if the phases were random, actually. Expressions. The number of speed dice is determined based on the number of librarians that are alive. Uses different combat pages based on the face made at the moment of rolling the speed dice. Thank God I didn't press space yet. What the fuck? Put a bigger smile on your face. Dice gain differing amounts of power depending on the current expression. Happier expressions indicate less power. The combat pages Angela uses have additional effects that depend on the current expression. So I want to press space when it's like happy. Oh no, I'm gonna screw this up. Watch me. Witness me. I want the best one. Ah, here we go. Got the best one. She rolls 10s. Oh, they're all on a different... Okay, I get why she has speed dice depending on, like, the amount of nuggets you have. Why is this one broken? Oh, it's because of Angela, I guess, or something. Oh, shit, I can't take it over then. Anyway, Joyous Face. Rolls minimum value if current expression is the happiest. On Clash Lose. 2 to 20, what the fuck? Well, if it rolls minimum value. Opponent restores 1 light, wow. I guess I have to react to that now. Does it even matter if it always rolls minimum value? If I get the face, that is, so it's a timing question, really. What do I do? Do I really just do that? I mean, Gogo would be nice now, but we can't. Maybe I should restore some light. What do I do here? Do I just attack this one like that? Gonna have a lot of light next turn. Restoring 3 now, okay. It's funny, we really can't, like, react to this one, but we can still get some, lock die, I guess. Nah, we don't really need to. Let's go from this. And this. Okay, I guess. Now I want it to be the best expression, right? Here we go. Did I get it? Yes, she rolls a 2. God, is that it? I feel like there's gonna be a trick to that in a second. Didn't it even say I'm restoring light on Clash Win? Or rather, she restores light for me on Clash Lose or something? She's down to 38, and... Oh, now we're stopping. Okay, 19 health. I guess I wait for the good one again. Oh god, I don't want to fuck this up. I do wonder what happens if we get a bad one. Kinda curious, but not gonna jeopardize that now. I've been at this battle for quite a long time. It has been the hardest one for me so far, I have to admit. That this has been the one that has eaten up the most of my time, really. I don't know why people say that this one is easy. Maybe I'm just incredibly dense. I know I am incredibly dense. Not only sometimes, but most of the time, actually. Anyway, I don't need to queue up anything else, right? If I do get the good one again. Oh, here we go. Ooh, yes. Good. That should actually kill it, right? Yeah. Is that it?
Victory? Finally? Only took me how long again, though? Now I've been recording for 50 minutes again. What? Flow of literature completely realized. Oof, that was... Wow. I think I might need a break now. Then again, no. I'm gonna stop this episode and immediately record another one because I kind of want to know where it goes with the story. Anyway, the new abnormality pages. Gooey waste. Elijah fell to her knees and finally started to puke up the thing everyone else was vomiting. Nice. Singular ally. Upon winning a clash, inflict 1 bind, fragile, and bleed to all enemies next scene, twice per scene. Even if it's just twice, it's pretty good. That's 1 bind, 1 fragile, and 1 bleed to everyone. Twice. If you win the clashes, that is. So if you have someone that has some very strong, like 2 dice cards, well, well-worn parasol. I don't see anything bad about that page. Why is it red? I don't think you can strictly go in terms of good or bad with these pages sometimes. Anyway, believing that it would turn white, the Black Swan wanted to lift the curse by weaving together nettles. All that was left is a worn parasol it once treasured. Single ally. Upon taking a hit, nullify the damage and return it to the attacker as stagger damage at a 30% chance. That's quite an RNG heavy one, but if it does happen, negating damage. Nice. Good. Actually good. Actually worth taking, I think, maybe. If you like to gamble. Loving family. She began to look for her brothers, her family who needed to wear the nettle clothing to be free from the curse. Ones whom she shared happy dreams with. Why does this page... Why does this, like, this picture looks like... You know that... No, actually I shouldn't. I should talk about that. It's a certain meme with a certain blonde girl, a certain man of African American descent, I guess. But whatever. Gains 6 nettle clothing, which grants protection equal to its amount. Each scene, a stack of nettle clothing is lost upon taking a hit. This is also very good. If this was just 6 nettle clothing, like end off, it would be good. But since you gain them each scene, it's basically like 6 protection every time. It could work great with someone like Anton. And the ego pages. Today's expression. Deals plus 10 damage against stagger targets. A very strong block on the first roll. Sanguine Desire, combat start. Enemies do not lose bleed stacks after rolling offensive dice for this scene. Wow. If you can stack it all up and then use this one. Gain power by 2 times the target's bleed. Jeez. Red Eyes. On hit, inflict 3 bind, feeble, and disarm next scene. Seems a very good one against bosses, really. Letizia. Mass attack. Individual and on hit. Add a copy of small gift to target's hands. That one was very hard. You really had to like block this one on the Letizia phase, otherwise you were screwed over. And Black Swan. Another mass attack. A blunt mass attack. Individual on hit. Target loses 3 light next scene on hit. Wow. Man. Rating them, I think like Black Swan is pretty good. Red Eyes is pretty good. Letizia I don't quite know. A weak combat page with 1 cost, enemies will prioritize using it over other pages in hand. Okay, that could be good if you can game the AI maybe a little bit. And it's a mass attack. Mass attacks are just so strong. It's a melee mass attack though. So kind of like Argadia's Nothing Personal then. Interesting. So it doesn't necessarily trigger at the start of the scene, I guess. The Sanguine Desire? I think bleed has been heavily nerfed, but if you use this, at least for 1 turn, it's strong again. And today's expression, if there's like, it's very encounter specific though. If you need a strong block dice. Anyway, let's confirm.
엔젤라, 나아가기 위해서는 그 무엇도 아닌 자신에게 기대해야 해.
Yes.
엔젤라는 자신을 완전하게 해줄 단 하나의 책만을 믿고 있어. 절대적으로 스스로에 대한 기대 없이. 도시 사람들의 아이러니와 같은 거야.
어쩌면 네 말이 맞을지 몰라.
Why does she always need to get her shit slapped in before she can admit that other people may be right too?
누구보다 보금자리를 원할지도. 그리고 닿지 못하는 보금자리를 찾기 위해 늘 그래왔듯 반복을 하는 걸지도.
And why does Roland look so smug about it every time?
그렇다 해도 그것으로 끝나야 하는 사람은 없어.
맞아. 난 달라.
You are, Angela. Everyone is different, okay? You're not that special.
쳇바퀴와 바퀴가 다른 것과 같이.
Huh?
먹히는 반복하더라도
Oh.
분명하게 나아갈 테니.
Sometimes I am the dumbest person on earth, aren't I?
모두가 같은 것을 반복하고 있다 해도 난 믿어. 단순한 반복이 아니라 우리는 더 나아질 수 있다는 연습이라고.
This is the one reason why I can't like seriously bully Hot. I mean, I do it a lot still, and it's fun to bully her. Just snip off that little antenna hair and stuff. But this is true. This is so true. Practice to become a better person with each mistake, with each thing you go through. It gets you closer to like your true self.
너에게 이런 말까지 듣게 될 줄은 몰랐네. 너희가 하던 독서 모임인가 뭔가나 마저 그리고 아니야.
And what? Maybe she wanted to get invited.
거려나.
Yeah, me too.
도와줘서 고맙다고 말하려던 것 아닐까?
Oh yeah, has she ever... I think she said thank you to Yasser, but it didn't really quite sound sincere, I believe.
그렇다면 꽤 쑥스러웠나 보네.
그러게. 롤랑도 이번 우리 독서 모임에 참여할래?
제안은 고맙지만 내가 지금 마침 다른 약속이 있어서 말이야.
Yeah, there's things to explore, right? Information to get. People you need to spy on, Roland, right?
다음에 참가하도록 할게. 호드, 오늘 고생 많았어.
Wow, okay. Ooh. Oh, shit, look. I think, like, yellow one is strictly story, but we're not gonna do that today. I don't even know how today's episode will look. Today's episode will be a fucking mess. I need to edit together, like, basically 3 sessions of recording. Oh, shit. Thank you, everyone. I hope I didn't disappoint you with Hot's floor realization. To go back on some things I said yesterday, I believe. I really actually don't mind if people are unhappy with when I do certain encounters. However, I kind of want to satisfy people in a way that makes them happy to watch me. And if they say I'm playing the game wrong, sometimes it can't be helped. And especially in this case now, if I'm using pages I'm not supposed to have, who the hell makes the rules? And if you're doing this encounter better, if you're doing any encounters better, there's people out there doing stuff like with a single librarian. Hats off to you, but that's not how I play the fucking game, okay? I don't like complaining about backseat gaming, since I think that term is about as retarded as the term toxic gamer or something. But it's not really like useful at all. You can tell me if you did some stuff like especially successful. I would be curious to see if people were actually like memeing me, if people were making fun by saying, oh, hot suppression is actually the easiest. Because for me it feels entirely like the opposite. Markov was... I don't even know if Markov was harder than Yessots or not. Because obviously I did fail at Yessots, but that was a big mistake. And I could have made a big mistake with Markov too, so it came down to luck maybe. But Hot's floor suppression, floor realization now was definitely the hardest for me. Do tell me if you think otherwise. Do tell me if you believe like Yessots is the hardest. I don't even know, is Netsax out yet? Or Tipperefs? I think at this point Tipperefs isn't out yet. People have told me on the stream that we don't have any more information about Tipperef and stuff, and I think we'll get some, maybe, when it comes to that. But still, it's just that... Do forgive me if I'm not doing the stuff the way you want me to. But at the same time, remember that we're most likely different people, and you can be glad you're not in my shoes. Because every day is suffering. If you can't even remember how to breathe. So, bye everyone.